So you're an Eagle Butte teacher or student and you have your new digital portfolio created. Let's look at how to add content to your subject page. So the first thing we're going to want to do is get you to your site. You can get there from Google Drive, where if you just search for the word portfolio, you'll be able to find it, or you can go in through the waffle and the Google Sites icon. When you get to your site, you'll arrive at the page that has your name on the home page. So the first thing we want to do, let's say you're going to add some work to your science class. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to pages and let's pick Science 24. Now I have Science 24 on the right-hand column, but you'll notice that my header only says science. So the first time we're doing this, you're going to want to make sure that your header has a specific name of your class. And then we are ready to go on to the next step. Next step is going to come over to the Insert tab, and we're going to go right ahead and we're going to click to start off the text box tab. And we are going to put a title or a heading of our particular project. So I'm going to actually come over here and in the text world, I'm going to go to heading. I might even make my font a little bigger, like 24 point. And let's say this is weather graph changes. Let's say that's what we were working on. So I've got a nice title. I've got a nice big font. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the left-hand side and we're going to click on the thing that looks like a little paint artist palette. And we're going to click style 2, which gives it kind of a gray background, if you can see, or even better, style 3 will give it a darker background that's in the color of the theme of your student web page. And so that gives it a nice heading look. So that's going to be important. Next thing I'd recommend is coming over to the content blocks and picking a content block so we can add some information. So I'm going to click on this one because we have two graphs that we want to add. So I'm going to click on the plus, and then we're going to go to Drive because that's where most of your information will be stored. Hopefully you've put Google Drive on your phone so you can get videos and images to Google Drive really easily from your phone. And then I'm going to click on the search bar and I'm going to type, I know I've named my image bar graph. So I'm going to do that. I could also click on the little toggles and search by type, but there's my bar graph showing up. So I'm going to click on this one first. And then right down at the very bottom, when you select the item, you'll notice the word insert. So we're going to click that and it'll go in there, and let's get another one. So I'm going to go back to insert, click on the plus, Google Drive, and then my search might still be there. This time I'm going to go by file type, and I'm going to click on images. And my most recent images or videos will show up there. There's that other bar graph that I want. I can either double click it or use that insert in the bottom left. Now, you'll notice that these two graphs are too big for this space. So once I have those little blue handles, the little dots selected, I can pull that bigger. It's so easy to move things around in Google Sites. And then I can see that the first one needs a little adjusting too. Now, right here, you can see I have also all the text adjusting. I don't want that. I'm going to click right on that image. So it's only, those dots are only around the image, pull that down, and then I get all of the extra edges that I want there as well. Now, teachers, you're going to want to help your students come up with a title. So we would maybe center this, and I'm going to put a title in here. I'm going to say October weather graph, or maybe it's even the beginning graph or graph 1, and over 2, let's say this is mid semester graph. So you might have like a beginning, middle, end, a month by month by month. One of the things we want to show in our digital portfolios is growth or a variety of products that we've created. Then the last thing that we probably want to do is some sort of context. And so down here, so you can see here now I've added 2 to 3 sentences about each item. Teachers might write that on the board, or maybe as a class you might co-create, telling your audience what you did here. What are we seeing? What are we looking at? What's this graph, this picture, this video? What's it about? At this point, we could continue adding more information. If we double click on the page here, we could add another text box. That would be great if as I was going to add a new heading or a new project. But titles, captions, those are the super important parts when we're creating those pages. Now, the last thing that we want to do is we want to come up to the top and we want to click that publish button. Your page should be set to show both the before and after. So you can see right above me, this is currently what my portfolio looks like. And this is the new one. And you can see on the far left that I have all the pages that I've updated. So if I come to the Science 24 pages, you can see it was blank and now there is information on it. And so, yes, anything that's on the left-hand side, any changes that I've made are going to publish. And so this is a really important step, that after you put anything new on your page, that you publish it so that it's live, so that it can be seen by your teachers and other people that need to see it. We look forward to seeing those digital media and digital presentation skills in action as you make digital portfolios that are full of information and easy to read.